get shit done.
A day without a Mexican, right?
It was not long ago that happened. You couldn't get shit done. Okay, that's a power move. That's a very powerful move to make on any economic system, and they may have to do that again. I don't know. I don't. Many people like cutting their own lawns. I don't like no people like cleaning their own houses. I know though nobody want to go pick no fruit. That's for damn sure. So many jobs that Latinos have become accustomed to doing. And I hate to sound racist. I don't even want to sound like that, but they have a different way of dealing with family. So you have a family living in a house and everybody's working. You know, it's a sense of camaraderie, different sense of family. Where a house as big as mine, it might be, it might be double the people living there. I got 5 people living in my house. It might be 10 with them, but it works for them. They have a lot more sense of family, and they work together to make things happen. And well, they don't care what. Most cases, they don't care. I don't even want to say this shit half the time, man, because I don't want to get misconstrued. I'm not putting nobody down, but I'm just being observant. Okay, I'm just being observant, and it in the wrong hands. One of these clips can Lonzo. No, I'm not. I was raised around Latinos. Half my family is Latino, so that's why it affects me personally. I got grandkids that are half Latino. Come on, man. This is some bullshit. What am I supposed to do? What if somebody snatch my grandkids? What am I supposed to do, man? Snatch up my daughter-in-law and my grandkids because they don't know they ain't got an ID on or some shit. Man, that's bullshit. That shit is personal. That shit's personal. And I ain't the only one, Doc. I'm not the only one. So I don't have a solution for it. I'm not a politician, but it just seems to me that if somebody was to take a few of them billions and drop them right across the border and make life a little bit easier for some folks over there, you might be able to do some things and take some pressure up. Nobody wants anybody running from a place that they can prosper in. But you got a handful of people who want all the goddamn money and don't want to give nobody shit. Well, you want to pay taxes on the money that they're getting. You got all this money, and then you got to cut taxes because you don't want to give no money back. Meanwhile, you want to squeeze a little bit. Come on, man, this ain't working, dude. It's not working. The business model is not a good business model.
There it is. I know the world wanted to hear, the chat fam wanted to hear Lonzo's point of view on it. There you go. We rarely talk about politics, but this is a huge issue, so we definitely had to touch on it. But let's continue, Lonzo. We're about halfway through the show almost, and before we continue, I'm gonna ask everybody to hit that like button if you haven't already. And if this is your first time joining the channel and you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. You are tuned in to N.W.A. Stories with Alonzo Williams, the godfather of West Coast hip hop. I am Dusty Vision. Shout out to the chat fam. And once again, thank you, Marlon Cozy, for that 1999, man. Appreciate you. But let's see, Lonzo, Monday, June 16th. Technically, you have 2 birthdays.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that, man. How'd that happen?
My brother, bless his soul, he liked using illegal pharmaceuticals, and he would use my name to avoid getting arrested by the police. He knew my name, knew my birthday, he knew I lived at. So when he would get pulled over by the cops or he got busted by the police, he would give them my name, and my name is clean as a whistle, and he would get to sign a ticket, go on by this business. Well, one Friday night, I'm at the pad by myself, house clean. I'm about to jump in the shower. I got a hot one. Knock come at the door. Who is it? LAPD. Yeah, right, man. Quit bullshit. I said, who is it? LAPD. Did you open the door, please? Man, I'm finna cut somebody out, and there's 2 cops at my front door, a black one and a white one. Kind of older. They're not them stormtroopers that you see on TV. Kind of, these guys, they a little older. I said, can I help you? He says, yes. Alonzo Williams? I said, yeah. How can I help you? Could you step outside, please? For what? Could you step outside? So I open the door up. Could you put your hands behind your back? Wait a minute. Hold on. What are we doing here? We have a warrant for your arrest. Huh? What are you talking about? So because it was older, they were cool. I said, man, what are you talking about? he showed me this paper where I was supposed to be in court. I failed to appear. I said, I didn't do that. That's not my signature. That's my brother. He said, I said, did he have a driver's license on there? He said, nope. I said, that's why he don't know my driver's license. I said, I know my license by heart. I told him what my driver's license was, showed him my ID, and he saw on my ID my signature, and the ticket did not match. He says, the cop says to the other cop, he says, man, I knew something was wrong. We pulled up. This don't seem right. This neighborhood just don't seem like that kind of neighborhood. And I think the ticket was for possession or something I was supposed to have done. He was supposed to have done that just didn't fit the description of where I live at. And they says, do you know where your brother is? I said, I know exactly where he is. He's probably over so-and-so's house. So they gave me a ticket to bring my brother to court. They gave me a ticket to bring my brother to court. I had 2 weeks to find my brother and bring him to court. I found him, took him to court. He apologized, like he always did. And we go before the judge, and the judge don't want to let me go. I'm in court. I didn't sign my name 3 times. My brother signed his name 3 times. My brother's signature was a dead-on match to the ticket. I'm thinking I'm finna go, and the DA and the judge. Well, how do we know this? How do we know this is not the good brother paying the other brother to take the case? So man, I didn't do this. They came to my house looking for me because of this ticket right here. Now, it's what I'm about to say really sounds messed up, but my brother, I knew he had issues, but and this is where a lot of cats may differ. Am I supposed to go sit my ass in jail for something I did not do? That was basically set up for, or, and for lack of better words, turn my brother in. Am I a snitch? Or I'm just a brother that I'm not gonna let you and nobody else ruin my reputation and get me locked up for something I did not do. So anyway, the judge finally conceded, and I had to leave my brother in court. He ended up doing 6 weeks in jail behind this shit, but it was the best 6 weeks he ever did because he came out, he was clean as a whistle. And that's no bullshit. So then, because my brother was using my driver's license, my ID to avoid arrest, I went to DMV and had the A dropped off my name. So now my name was Lonzo on my driver's license. So when it came time to renew my license, they wouldn't give it to me because there was no A on the license. And I had to go get a copy of my birth certificate because I couldn't find it. And the latest DMV, when I got my driver's license, my birth certificate back, it had the 18th on there, which was not true because I was born on June 16th